Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. For today's box opening, we're going to take a look at this Brothers War Jumpstart Booster because we already opened this one on Monday. And I gotta tell you, it was pretty good. Okay, so that's the only spoiler you get. Now on Friday, we'll open up what I consider to be the real Jumpstart product. So for now, let's take a look at the Brothers War Jumpstart. Let's see if we can get as lucky as we did with the Dominaria United Jumpstart and make a profit. Here we go. Cracking this one open. This is my first Jumpstart Brothers War box, so I don't really know what to expect. I know that there are 5 different themes. There are 2 different variants. We have 18 packs to go through. We're going to see a rare from the main set in every single theme, along with a rare that is a Jumpstart rare, of which there are 5, and the most valuable is going to be the white one, the Rescue Retriever at 39 cents. That's this guy. All right. So, theme number 1. And I really encourage you to go back and watch Monday's video. It was pretty darn amazing. 1 card paid for the box and then some. All right, so this one kicks off with an Unearth, obviously a black theme. And we're going to see the Ravenous Gigamole, followed by the Thraxodemon, Ashnod's Harvester with a Clay Revenant, then a Scrapwork Rager, Ashnod's Intervention, Go for the Throat, a Gruesome Realization, a Killzone Acrobat with a No One Left Behind, and then we're going to see the Terror Ballista, which is the black Jumpstart rare, so this is going to be in every black theme. And our main set rare is going to be a Painful Quandary, unfortunately not a high value rare. And then we're going to see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Jumpstart, or not Jumpstart, regular swamps, and then we get 2 foils in the back. So unlike the Dominaria United, where you got a showcase land, of which 3 of the 5 are currently valued over $1, apparently we're not going to see any showcase lands in here. I guess that's okay. All right, so we are going to see red this time. We got Welded. And this is going to have an Unleashed Shell with a Whirling Strike, a Falaji Dragon Engine with a Mishra's Juggernaut, and then the Scrapwork Mutt, the Bitter Reunion, the Falaji Chain Dancer, Horned Stoneseeker, Mishra Excavation Prodigy, Obliterating Bolt with an Artificer Dragon. This is red's Jumpstart rare. And we're going to see a Skitterbeam Battalion coming in from the main set as a mythic, not a high value mythic though. And then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 non-foil and 2 foil. So we're always going to see 2 foil basic lands in the back of the same color. There's no mixing and matching. This is heavily controlled, I guess would be the way to say, from a printing perspective. So don't expect, I don't know, I guess a ton of errors. All right, so we got green. So we're going to see the Woodcaller automation inside this Titanic deck. And we got ourselves a Blanchwood Prowler with a Bushwhack, Gaia's Gift, Glint Growth, Serenith Steelseeker with a Shoot Down, a Cradle Clear Cutter with an Ironclaw Crusher. Then we get a Rusk Goliath with an Argothian Opportunist, Woodcaller Automation. There's our Jumpstart rare. And we're going to see Gwenna Eyes of Gaia coming in. It's going to be a good rare from the main set value, just over $4. And then this one comes with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 regular forests, and then 2 foil in the back. So when we went through the Dominaria United Jumpstart Booster, we went very consistently down the color spectrum. So let's see if this continues. All right, so we've got white here. We got infantry, which means we're going to see the Rescue Retriever finally. So we got a Lay Down Arms, followed by a Phalanx Vanguard, a Static Net, a Thropter Architect, Warlord's Elite, Scrapwork Cohort, Veteran Powerblade with a Yoshin Frontliner, Aeronaut Cavalry, Ambush Paratrooper, there's the Rescue Retriever, followed by Akaya's Reconstruction coming in. Not a high value rare from the main set. And then we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 2. All right. Just kind of getting a feel for these. We'll go a little bit faster during the second round of themes because there are only 2 variants. So now the main set rare will always vary, but the commons and uncommons, there's only 2 different, I guess, mixes of those cards. So we've got Power Stones out of blue with a Hulking Metamorph, Involuntary Cooldown, Koilos Rock, Latinam Adept, Mightstone Animation, Stern Lesson, Thropter Mechanic, Urza's Power Stone, Weakstone Subjugation with a Combat Courier, and the Geology Enthusiast. This is going to be the Jumpstart Rare with Liberator Urza's Battlethopter coming in as our rare from the, I guess, main set. This is currently valued over $2. So we'll go ahead and put that in our cool pile. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 2. All right. So now let's see if this goes back to black, because we've now gotten all 5 colors. Curious to see if they all print that way. All right, yeah. So we got Unearth. So this is going to be the second theme from, or excuse me, the second variant probably from black. So we're going to see the Skull Flare, the Vermin, the Realization, the Remorse, the Gigamole, Thraxodemon, the Harvester, the Claw, the Rager, the Altar, and upside down Terror Ballista, with an Ashnod Flesh Mechanist coming in as our rare from the main set. And then we've got our basic lands with our 2 foils in the back. All right. Continuing to move on. And we'll just kind of go through the rest of the packs like that super quick, because there's not really a lot of mystery when it comes to the commons and uncommons. All right, so we are jumping around. So we're now going to go over to blue instead of to red. So we get the Metamorph, the Cooldown, the Koilos Rock, Latinam Adept, the Animation, the Stern Lesson, Thropter Mechanic, followed by Urza's Power Stone Prodigy, the Weakstone Subjugation, Combat Courier, Geology Enthusiast, with Drafana, Founder of Latinam, coming in as our main set rare, not high value. And there's our lands in the back. All right, back to black. We got another Unearth here with the Skull Flare, the Vermin, the Realization, the Remorse, Gigamole, Thraxodemon, Harvester, Claw, Scrapwork Rager, the Altar. I don't know if we saw the Transmogrant Altar last time, but there's the Terror Ballista with a Phyrexian Flesh Gorger coming in. So this is going to be another pretty good mythic hit from the main set, valued just over $5. All right, and then we've got our basic lands in the back. So I guess the best card that we could probably pull out of here would be a Portal to Phyrexia. Fingers crossed. Let's see. So we got Welded, which is a red theme. We got Excavation Prodigy, the Onslaught, the Scrapsmith, the Shell, the Dragon Engine, the Juggernaut, the Research Desk, the Scrapwork Mutt, Excavation Explosion, Stone Seeker. We got the Artificer Dragon with Feldon Ronom Excavator coming in as our rare, and our basic lands. So no hit in that pack. All right, back to green. We got Titanic again with the Rust Goliath, the Spite, the Bushwhack, Confrontation, Patrol, Steel Seeker, Shoot Down, Tawano's Tinkering, the Clear Cutter, the Craw Crusher, the Automation, with a Teething Wormlet coming in as our rare. Not the rare you want to see from the main set out of green. You would much rather see Awaken the Woods or a Titania Voice of Gaia, both of which are currently valued over $10. So weird how they're kind of peeling like that. That's all right. All right, back to white with infantry. So we've got ourselves the Officer, the Static Net, the Warlord's Elite, the Power Blade, the Reconstructed Thopter, Aeronaut Cavalry, Chaplain, Laydown Arms, the Vanguard with Recommission. Then we got a Rescue Retriever and Tassia's Welcome. So another decent hit from the set, valued just over $4. So we'll put that down here. And then our basic lands in the back. Nothing special or hidden back there. Can't imagine in a product like this where it's very prescriptive as to what you're going to get as opposed to a booster pack. Move my trash out of the way. All right, so we got ourselves Power Stones, back to blue, with the Prodigy, Rebuff, Subjugation, Courier, Thropter, Koilos Rock, Stern Lesson, Take Flight, Third Path Savant, with a Thropter Mechanic, the Enthusiast, and We're going to see Drafana of Latnam. So duplication there, no good. Or at least not good duplication. Too bad we didn't, I don't know, see another Phyrexian Flesh Gorger. That would have been cool. Another $5 hit. All right, well, we get to try again. We got infantry here with a recruitment officer. We're going to see a static net, the Warlord's Elite, veteran Power Blade, Thopter, Cavalry, Airlift Chaplain, Lay Down Arms, the Vanguard, with the Recommission, the Retriever, and we're going to see Myrel, Shield of Argive. So this is the #1 hit out of white, valued just over $14. So that is awesome to see and very welcomed. And our basic lands. So I'm going to guess we're going to see at least one more red and one more green, because we seem to be down one of each of those. Okay, we've got another blue. All right. So the best card in blue that we could pull is Teferi Temporal Pilgrim, valued at $6. So we got Urza's Rebuff, Subjugation, Courier, Thopter, The Rock, Stern Lesson, Take Flight, Third Path Savant, Thopter Mechanic, the Enthusiast, and we're going to see Urza's Command coming in as our rare. And there's our basic lands again. All right. So yeah, right now we have one less green and one less red than all the other colors. And I think blue might be just slightly ahead. All right, so we got another black here, Unearth, with the Gigamole, the Thraxodemon, the Harvester, the Revenant, the Rager, the Ashnod Intervention, Go for the Throat, Realization, Killzone Acrobat, No One Left Behind, the Terror Ballista, and a Mythic. Ah, there we go. Gix Yawgmoth Praetor coming in. Valued just over $9. All right. So this is turning out pretty darn good. We've got 6 cards over a buck or two out of a Jumpstart box. So let's try and get one more. If we get a Portal of Phyrexia, then this box will definitely be positive. Otherwise, we might be counting our nickels just to break even. Let's see. So we got a Welded, an Unleashed Shell, a Whirling Strike, a Phalagi Dragon Engine with a Mishra's Juggernaut. Then we get a Scrapwork Mutt, a Bitter Reunion, the Phalagi Chain Dancer, a Horned Stoneseeker, the Excavation Prodigy, Obliterating Bolt with the Dragon, and we're going to see a Brotherhood's End. Nice card, valued just over $4. Fantastic. And then we've got our basic mountains in the back. So I did purchase this box as well as the Dominaria United Jumpstart box from trollandtoad.com. I invite you to go out there and take a look. They are a sponsor of the channel, and if you use my code MTGBox5 at checkout, you can save yourself 5% off anything that they directly sell. Doesn't apply to merchant items on their site, but anything they sell, 5% off with MTGBox5. So we got another green here with Titanic. We got the Prowler, the Bushwhack, Gaze Gift, Giant Growth, Serenith Steelseeker with a Shoot Down. Then we got the Cradle Clear Cutter, Iron Craw Crusher, Iron Craw Crusher. With a Rust Goliath, Argothian Opportunist, the Woodcaller Automation, and we're going to see Gwenna Eyes of Gaia again. So that's a double, but that's okay because that's a $4.50 card, so we'll take 2 of those. All right, final Jumpstart theme. Slide these up. And I'm going to do the full MTG box analysis and compare this one as best I can to the Dominaria Jumpstart box. All right, so it looks like we've got another white theme here. So red and green are going to be the light ones. So we got an infantry with the Lay Down Arms, the Phalanx Vanguard, a Static Net, Thropter Architect, Warlord's Elite, Scrapwork Cohort, Veteran Power Blade with a Yoshin Frontliner, Aeronaut Cavalry, Ambush Paratrooper. There's our Retriever again. It's going to be a rare, and it's going to be a Siege Veteran, not a high-value rare. And there's our planes in the back. All right, so give me just a moment. I'll get everything sorted, organized, and be right back with the MTG box analysis. We'll begin this MTG box analysis by examining the Jumpstart themes featured in the set. Following that, we'll compare the cards that we obtained inside the box with the cards that we were eligible to pull. Then we'll shift our focus to set coverage, theme coverage, and the occurrence of duplicates. We will then evaluate the present market value of the cards in the set and analyze our observed value. To wrap it up, we'll summarize our findings from the box. If you want to go deeper into the analysis and see all of the metrics for this box plus 100 others, simply join the channel at the Give Me the Data level. Let's get things started by reviewing the Jumpstart themes for the Brothers War. Each Jumpstart booster pack includes a half deck with 20 cards that fit one of 5 themes, and each of these themes has 2 variants for a total of 10 possible variants. The packs feature a combination of 10 commons and uncommons from the main Brothers War set, 6 non-foil, and 2 foil basic lands. Each pack also contains a theme card and a rare especially designed for Jumpstart packs. The only wild card in these theme packs is going to be the rare or mythic from the main set. Now that we have an understanding of the themes, let's compare what we were eligible to see to what we actually saw. Using this chart, we can see the foils we observed in orange, the non-foils in green, and the cards that we were eligible to see in gray as the baseline. In the non-foil space, we saw a variance of 14 cards among the primary colors of Magic, with red having 22 and white having 36. We also saw 54 artifacts associated to the primary colors of Magic, as well as 18 Jumpstart rares. In today's box, we did pick up 108 non-foil basic lands and 36 foil basic lands, which is 2 per pack. In today's box, we saw 102 unique cards from the Brothers War set. Including all rares and mythics, we were eligible to see 172 total cards, which means that we saw 59% of the cards that we could have pulled. Now, considering that you only get 18 packs per box and there's 86 rares and mythics from the main set, 60% is going to be the highest coverage that you can obtain from a Brothers War Jumpstart box. Since there are 10 different theme variants and 18 theme boosters, you're going to see duplication if you open up a full box. Today, we saw 4 variants of Infantry, Power Stones, and Unearth, and 3 different variants of Welded and Titanic. That theme duplication and the structure of the Jumpstart set led to 90 cards being duplicated 248 times for a box duplication rate of 69%. Now, before we take a look at the value in today's box, let's review the market value of the cards that you can pull from a Jumpstart theme booster. This chart shows all 86 cards from the 10 theme variants using market prices as of May 7th, 2023. All 86 cards, including the 5 Jumpstart rares, are currently valued under $1. If you were to add up the market value of all 86 cards, you'd be looking at a grand total of $7.66 in market value. But all hope is not lost for the Jumpstart Theme Booster Box because of that rare slot from the main set. This chart shows the same 86 cards from the main set that you can pull, plus the 63 rares and 23 mythics from the main set. As you can see, there are now 6 cards valued over $10, 6 cards valued over $5, 20 cards valued over $1, and the number of cards valued under $1 has now increased to 144. What I do find interesting is that the Dominaria United set had 72 main set rares and mythics, whereas Brothers War has 86. Dominaria United has 28 rares and mythics valued over $1, and the Brothers War has 32. This means that 39% of the rares are over $1 for Dominaria United, whereas 37% of the rares are valued over $1 for the Brothers War. The average value of a Dominaria United rare or mythic is $2.53, due mostly to Sheoldred, whereas the best pull that you can pull from the Brothers War is $20, which is the Portal to Phyrexia. If you were to open up 100 booster packs of each, 39% of the Dominaria United packs should contain a rare or mythic valued at an average of $2.53 for a total return of $98.67. And for the Brothers War, 37 of those packs should contain a rare valued at $1.08, which means that you would see a return of only $39.96. However, the average retail price for these boxes is backwards, with the Brothers War costing an average of $10 more per box. And without further ado, here's a look at the value that we saw today. We ended up seeing 1 card valued over $10, which was the Myrel Shield of Argive, valued at $14.29. We also picked up 2 cards valued over $5, including the Phyrexian Flesh Gorger, valued at $5.08, and Gix Yawgmoth Praetor, valued at $9.75. We also picked up 5 cards valued over $1 and 316 cards valued less than $1. So how did this box perform? Well, I purchased this Jumpstart box from trollandtoad.com. Their price was $59.95. However, I used a promo code, and I was able to save a few dollars, making my cost $56.99. You can use my code MTGBOX5 at checkout over at Troll and Toad to save 5% off any item directly sold by them. Now, today's box contained 18 packs, each with 20 cards, allowing us to see 360 cards plus 18 theme tokens. Those 18 theme tokens have a market value of $8.39. The 18 Jumpstart rares that we saw have a total value of $4.87. The 36 foil and 108 non-foil basic lands are valued at $11.13. The 180 commons and uncommons that we saw are valued at $13.48 combined. The 14 rares that we saw from the main set are valued at $23.08, and the 4 main set mythics are valued at $29.95. Add it all up, and the grand total for this box comes up to be $90.90 in total market value, which is a gain of $33.91, which means that this box returned 160% of my purchase price in card value. Be sure to come back on Friday when I open up a Jumpstart 2022 booster box. Thank you so much for watching. I want to take a moment to give a special shout out to all of the channel members. Your support helps fund this operation and allows me to create the content that you all enjoy. If you're not yet a channel member, I invite you to consider becoming one. By joining, you'll gain early access to videos and many other perks. If you're interested in supporting the channel but don't want to become a member, there are several other ways that you can show your support. Every little bit helps and allows me to continue with the channel. Thanks again for watching, and until next time, do something amazing.